everyone. So I've come quickly online from a beautiful location where I'm still seeing my my one-to-one clients. I am still launching amazing things, and as I've just launched my group program. Change can happen in an instant. Our brain is wired that way. Yes, that's what I said. Change happens in an instant. Yes, our brain is wired that way. And let me give you some examples that we don't question, such as, say you're in a plane, on a plane. There's very severe turbulence, right? And the oxygen masks are sort of released. You have to put your oxygen mask. Everyone's gasping, and you hear people crying. Somehow everything's okay. You land safely, and then you're just so scared of ever getting on a plane again. Now, we all agree that that's not uncommon. Yes, we all agree that that kind of change can happen like this. That kind of change in somebody's mind and somebody's physiology, because when we develop a phobia, the whole body responds that way. We all agree that kind of change is normal to happen instantly. However, we tend to believe that change the other way around should take longer, should take years, should take, yes, how many of you have been told that it takes a long time to get over something? How many of you believed that? How many of you then made sure that it takes a long time? Because that's what you expect. So therefore, why would you expect to get better sooner? Yeah, I've fallen for that too. I have learned how to use the fact that our brain is wired to change like that, and we can change back just like that. Yes. The only challenge there's one challenge. As soon as we change back, we must make sure to also enforce that change in the way we behave. Because each change, so each behavior has a set of actions, a set of habits that have developed to sustain it, continuing to believe that way. So if you're afraid of flying and you decided, unconsciously or consciously, but you decided that you're afraid to ever get on a plane again, warranted, maybe some of us would say, never mind, it's a decision nevertheless, conscious, unconscious, warranted or unwarranted, it's a decision that we've made. And with that decision, we then supported that with the belief that it's normal to be scared. That's one belief, yes. That it's normal to not expect to be comfortable flying again. Therefore, it's normal to avoid flying again. Therefore, it's normal to just go out of your way and drive for, tens of hours instead, and so on and so on and so on. All of that, so that decision and that change is supported then by all these other actions, by all these other decisions to make actions differently. Yes. Now, if you wanna change back, you can change back like that. Our brain can do it. Trust me. NLP will teach you a lot about this, neuro-linguistic programming. There is, however, also a need to create the kind of actions and the kind of beliefs that you act on around this new change. For this new change to last, you must take little actions around it. You must focus on new beliefs that will support this as opposed to that. Say you're afraid of heartbreak because you had your heart broken into a million pieces, and you suffered and you suffered and you suffered, and you decided that change happened within you, where it's like you're not open to love anymore. It doesn't feel easy to allow others close to you. Yes, that's a change that happened when you got hurt. So that happened. Now, if you want to change this into someone who is open to love, open to trusting, hopefully learning how to trust again. Let's say you met someone that just makes your heart sing. But of course, your behaviors and your habits and your beliefs created around that painful change, that I'm going to get heartbroken again. I'm sorry, I can't open up. No. And you just get into a frenzy about it. That will then make this change. Oh, my heart's loving. My heart. Oh my God. That maybe it's possible. That little hope. That little spark. Now, that's your change. Now you want to continue cultivating that. Create some small little actions around it to support it, to stay there. If you continue using this behavior, that you self-sabotage, you don't go out with other people, you only do the same things you've always done with the same people, to stop you from being close to this new person, to stop you from being close to anyone who hurt you. But this person here is where your heart experienced the change. And so it is your chance now to maintain this change and keep it going by doing little things that are different from this. So do go on a date. Don't go crazy. Just take a small thing. Take a small drink. Take a coffee. Do a message. Make some time to do other things. Make some time to do things with different people, not just the same people that are supporting that old belief. Change can happen like this. The problem is that it can happen like this right back. Yes. What makes it stay the same? What makes it stay the same, the way you want it, is the system of behaviors and the habits you create in your life. That's what's going to make that change stay. Yes. Simple, right? It is in theory. However, I find with all my clients that, and myself from my own experience, I have put my hand up many times. I want this. I change my behavior. I make myself believe it. I'm like, yes, I can do it. And then I continue with the behaviors of my old belief. Of course, that's not going to last. It's going to change right back. Yes? So, do yourself a favor. Recognize that change happens like this, and then create an ecosystem for the new change, for the change that you desire, so that you can implement it and it can be lasting. That's the only difference between a change that is lasting and something that is just for a moment, and then you keep thinking, oh, why am I oscillating? Why am I unsure? Why am I confused? It's because you are not taking any action to support this new change. That's why it changes back. And then when when you get this new surge of love, or new surge, it changes here again. And you're forever thinking, oh my God, why am I so confused? Because you do not implement an ecosystem of habits and changes in your behavior as well. So any new change, however easy it is to make it, its success in the long term depends on how much of your regular habits, the ecosystem required to sustain that change. That's what it depends on. The lasting of that change depends on how much your daily actions, your choices are supporting that change, or are supporting the old thing. Because if your consistent behavior is supporting the old thing, it's going to change right back there. Mwah! Sending love to all of you. And if you have any questions, I always love comments, and thank you so much for all the messages. And of course, if you want to work with me, it's not for everyone, it's only for those that are willing to actually sustain that change. I'll be more than happy to have a chat with you about it. Sending love to you all.